Never regret being a good person to the wrong people, for your behavior says everything about you and their behavior says enough about them. Hi everybody, this is Life with Leonard and welcome to another episode. Now on this channel I strive to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And today's episode is definitely no different. I'm going to be sharing with you 7 reasons why some people might not like you and how to fix that. Now please note that this video is by no means intended to belittle you nor patronize you, but I'll do my utmost best to bring it across and the message across to you today as sincere as possible, cognizant of the fact that these are things that you need to hear. Somebody needs to tell you this. It will give you an opportunity to do some introspection, a healthy bit of self-reflection, because I believe in your ability to change things around, and I believe in your ability to become the best version of yourself. It goes without saying, not everyone will like you all of the time. That's just human nature. We're all different in so many ways, from the way we were raised to the way we choose to dress, from our hobbies and our chosen field of work. It's unsurprising then that some people just don't gel. And if after this video you still have some issues to overcome these challenges, I would suggest you consult a professional, as this video is for information purposes only. So before we start, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share it, and leave your comments in the comment section below. That's good for the YouTube algorithms, and that way we will grow and we will be able to reach more people who you and I know can benefit from the contents of these videos. If you don't know how to subscribe, it is really easy. You can just hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and please remember to hit the all notifications, and that way you will be notified and you won't miss out whenever I upload new videos. So number 1 is you gossip. You know, we used to say that those amongst us with the most sins are exactly the same ones who go around talking about the sins of others. You know, no one gossips about the secret virtues of someone. It is always negative. It's always derogatory. There's always a hidden agenda, a vendetta, backstabbing. It always involves some sort of selfish motive. You know what our parents used to teach us, and I'm sure your parents taught you exactly the same thing. And they said, if you don't have anything nice to say, I mean, you can finish that sentence. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. On the face of it, sharing gossip would appear to be a great way of making sure that you are with the in crowd. But that's what you think. Because spreading gossip will offend people, and sooner or later you'll be confronted about your bad habit. This will be awkward and embarrassing for you. Once you get a reputation as a gossip, few people will want to associate with you, since they won't trust you to keep anything they say secret. I told somebody once, I said, do not tell me what they said about me. Tell me, why were they so comfortable to say it around you? Think about that one. And if you are still tempted to gossip or to spread rumors, remember this: do not repeat anything that you are not willing to sign your name to. And the second reason why some people might not like you is because you always want to be in control. Now here, I want to talk to you straight up. You know, any genuine friendship must have some sort of and some element of compromise. It's not just about you. The world and everything around you does not revolve about you only. It's not what you want. We are in this together. You are in an environment where you have to compromise. You know, when you and the colleagues decided you want to go out, you and friends want to go out for dinner, it's always about the restaurant that you want to go to. You don't even consider their opinions. You want to decide where you want to go, when you want to go, how long you're going to be there. You always want to be in control. And maybe after work, you and the colleagues want to go out for drinks. And you always know about this hip and happening place where you want to take them. Doesn't matter what they want. I mean, this is a hip and happening place, and maybe they just wanted to chill out and relax and go to something more tamed, more quiet, more relaxed. But you decide you want it your way, as usual. Or maybe you and friends and family at home, you want to watch a movie, get all your family together, those very close to you, family and friends, you want to watch movies, play some games. But here again, it's always the movies you want to watch, the games you want to play. And when you are done, everybody must be done. But you must stop that, because that's exactly the same reason why people are slowly but surely starting to distance themselves from you. They're starting to exclude you from things that they want to do, because you jeopardize everything, you spoil everything, and you must let go and not try to control everything. It's not just about you. I mean, they are not your kids, they're not your little children. And I mean, that's not even a good example, because you shouldn't even be like that towards your children. It's frustrating to socialize with you because everything has to be on your terms, which is why people don't like you very much. You are not courteous, neither considerate. It's always about what you like, and others don't have a choice. You need to learn to respect others' opinions and accept the world does not revolve around you. That's a sign of emotional maturity. But you, on the other hand, are unable to even consider the potential value in a view that conflicts with your own, and people will start to avoid you. But it's never too late. I believe in your ability to change that, to turn things around. But you need to learn a couple of things, and you need to adjust accordingly. You need to learn to be more kind towards others, to be more considerate towards others, and be cognizant of the people around you, and also put yourself into their shoes, and you will very quickly understand how your behaviors, how you make other people feel. And if you do that, I believe that you will be on the right track to change things and to be more happier, not only you, but also those around you. And the third reason why I think some people might not like you is because you like to show off. You know, nobody likes somebody who brags all the time. More so if they do that at the expense of others. It's always about your accomplishments, what you have done. You're looking down on other people because they don't have what you have. You brag to constantly trying to prove yourself. Many a times it's just a show. So it's hardly surprising that those around you are less than impressed or even openly hostile towards you. If your life is perfect and you're so smart or rich or successful, there's never any excuse for ramming your supposed superiority down the throats of other mere mortals. Perhaps you don't even see this as bragging, but trust me, it is. You will gain people's respect, and trust me, you will, but only if you resist the urge to highlight your own successes and focus more on the achievements of others. And the fourth reason why people might not like you is because you talk too much. Now, I'm sure you've heard the saying that talking keeps the ears closed. You know, you never learn anything talking. You only learn things when you keep quiet and listen. Having a wide-ranging conversation is one of life's greatest pleasures, but it's most definitely a two-way street. Some people are just in love with their own voices to the extent they always want to dominate every conversation and fail to give others a chance to express their own opinions. It only causes frustration and resentment for the listener. Being forced to listen to one person sounding off about themselves, their feelings, their relationships and their problems is not a conversation. It's a therapy session. And people pay good money for that. And what I want you to get is that the best conversationalist is actually a good listener. And if you want success, you need to learn to talk less and do more. And number 5 is you bully or intimidate others. This is a difficult one to admit, because one of the characteristics of the guilty party is arrogance. Whether at home or at work, one of the quickest ways to lose friends and to lose all respect is to fall into the trap of flexing your metaphorical muscles and picking on others who behave differently or have opinions that are at odds with your own. Being a bully is all about feeding a person's own insecurities and is actually a demonstration of weakness rather than strength. That's the reason bullies almost always form cliques who act jointly in intimidating or deriding those who don't fit in. Being part of such a group of like-minded people bolsters their self-esteem. Bullies may think that they do have friends, but the group is actually held together by fear of exclusion rather than any mutual love and respect. And if you are a bully, you need to stop that. And you know exactly what I'm talking about because you are aware of this selfish behavior and who you are and your impact on other people's lives. You know it, but you need to stop that. And if you are being bullied or know of someone being bullied, there are ways to stop it and places to go for advice and support. And the sixth reason why people might not like you is because you have poor personal hygiene. My children always say, Dad, you repeat the words you know in your videos so many times. They make fun of me. But really at this one, I don't know. Because it somehow seems that everybody else can smell the person except them. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, this is the 21st century, you guys. How much does a little piece of soap and water really cost? It's the least they can do. And I mean, that's just being respectful. My advice would be, firstly, to you wanting to talk to the person. Call the person aside, obviously, where you can have a more private conversation out of respect, and share with them that maybe what you want to share with them and talk to them about is not easy. It might even be more difficult for them to hear. But then you go on and say that you've noticed that they've gotten odor. And very importantly, ask them if they are aware of it. Because you know what always is mind-blowing to me is that everyone else can smell them except themselves. You know what I'm talking about. And you know what the funny thing is? People who smell, people who have poor personal hygiene and who smell, they know that they smell. And what you can suggest is that maybe they should not just shower in the evening. You know they don't, but anyway, maybe they shouldn't just shower in the evening and in the mornings as well. And maybe never wear any clothing item twice. It's difficult, but I'm sure your colleagues in the office, especially when you work in a confined space, will look for somebody that will be bold enough to approach the person. And maybe that person is you. So there you have it. I've said it. And the very last reason on my list why I think people might not like you is because you complain a lot. You know, we all have issues. There's always challenges that we are all facing. I mean, there's a lot of things to complain about. But to you, it's always about you. Your issues must always take center stage. And more often than not, it's mundane things. It's small things compared to other people's problems, other people's challenges. But you always want to be the center of attention. People don't want to hear your moaning, nor do they want to be friends with a bitter person, someone who is resentful and negative, someone who always spoils the mood. I'm not saying suppress everything and bottle things up and never talk, but there's a time and a place for everything. Perhaps you're at an informal social gathering or at work, but you have this negative cloud following you everywhere. Perhaps you need to talk to a loved one, friend, or go see a professional, but your colleagues and your friends or those in your social circles should not necessarily bear the brunt of it. Flip things around and take stock of the good stuff rather than focusing on the negatives. And if you're still not sure why people don't like you, my suggestion to you is go seek professional help. Speak to a professional and I'm sure they might be able to help you. And remember this, if you keep on doing what you've always done, you will keep on getting what you've always got. And in order for things to change, you must change. Thank you so much, everybody, for once again joining me on today's episode. If this episode was of value to you, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share it, and leave your comments in the comment section below. It's good for you to like, share, and comment. That's good for the YouTube algorithms, and that way we will grow and we will be able to reach more people who you and I know can benefit from the contents of these videos. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.